Hey, how you doing, friends? Durinde back with you as we continue our Let's Play, and let's look at the alpha of Oxygen Not Included. Glad to have you along. We are now into cycle 14 of the Great Space Camp. We have made it up to 5 replicants or colonists or however they're called in this game. And yeah, let's get things underway. Looks like we're having some power issues. No power? Why not? Let's unpause the game. Maybe it's the fact that the game's paused. Okay. Apparently electricity doesn't run when time is stopped. So that's a useful tool tip just in case you're ever a person that ever gains the ability to stop time, you know? I don't know, you're like the Flash or something. Never really watched the Flash television series. It seems like one of those things that I would probably dig. I mean, I've seen kind of the whole Flash meme thing is like, don't stick your dick in the timeline, Barry, type stuff. You know, and I don't mind watching comic book driven series, but I don't know, just never really got around to watching it. So anyway, I don't know, maybe I'm missing out on a whole bunch and maybe I'm not, but you know what I'm not missing out on right now? I'm not missing out on Oxygen Not Included, because here I am playing it for your viewing pleasure and my own personal pleasure. Love it too. Alright, we seem to be running into some oxygen issues right now. It seems like the CO2 is starting to make its way over here. So let's take a look at our reports. So we are losing net 106 a day. Okay. Just going to pause the game for a second, take a look at our oxygen options. So we have these. We don't have any algae to run them, though. Okay, so that's our issue basically, is that we are out of algae. So we will harvest these, and let's take a look around, see if there's any more algae around. That is not algae. Not algae. There's a ton of algae here. So we'll build a platform maybe out this way, and then we will harvest the algae. So we'll go to our base, get some tiling, build like this, and we want to dig like this. Hopefully we can do that before we run out of breath, basically. Okay. And how's this room doing, by the way? It looks like our plants are growing. There's breathable gas in there, so worst comes to worst, we can drop everybody in here, I suppose, and say, hey, breathe in there. Like I said before, breathing is underrated. Yeah, so we do have a whole bunch of CO2 kind of sticking around here now. So once we harvest some of this algae, though, we should be okay. I may, in fact, need a ladder to go up so we can reach this. I'm going to put one in. CO2 down here. There should be mostly oxygen, though, because the miasma looks mostly blue for the most part. Maybe it's the fact that we have this compost heap down here too. It's probably generating a whole bunch of carbon dioxide, and that terrarium is not being fed any algae right now either. So that is not helping. We actually might be seeing the beginning of the end right now. And I thought I ended on such a positive note too. So they're building there. That guy is picking up some bottled water. Okay, so he is doing some digging. Good job, Floyd. You're the man that we need, Floyd. The man with the plan. Okay, so there is some algae coming down here now. So I'm hoping my guys are going to come harvest that and start. Yeah, there we go. Our deoxidizer's starting to work away now, and hopefully that's enough to take out the decontaminated. Man, you are not looking good, my friend. There is a terrarium down here. That should be offsetting this a bit. May not be enough, though. Might not be enough. Maybe we need a deoxidizer down there now. Gas permeable tile. Oxygen's pretty good up here. It's barely breathable. It's not great. It's okay, though. There's carbon dioxide down here. And apparently we don't have any power for anything either, so things not looking so hot for us at this point, but that's part of the fun of these types of games, isn't it? Like, if you knew everything was going to work right off the bat, like, you'd never play these games. It's like, yeah, I know I can build a successful colony. I I guess I'm good. What I'm going to do is actually build a tile over like that, just so we can hop down and harvest. So we are pretty algae dependent. That's the thing. There is a bunch of algae up here. There is some oxygen up here as well as some plants. So what I might do is we'll get the ladder up here, and then we will get people to dig this part out. This is oxalite as well, so that should start dumping oxygen into this space. I think I kind of sussed out how the oxalite worked. Now this isn't confirmed or anything. I haven't looked on any wikis or anything. But it seems like once you tap into the oxalite, it works for a while and then it runs out of efficiency or whatever, and then it just disappears. Because you remember at the start of the game we had like a big block of it right there, and that is now gone. So I believe as soon as you start tapping into it, it starts to deplete at a rate. So these plants are growing. That's good. That's good. So putting in this pneumatic door seems to have helped a lot. So I'm actually going to dig out a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and probably plant some more there. Let's see our other options too for building. So we did finish some research. Fine dining's still not done. Temperature modulation, we almost have the basic research done. Okay, so we're just kind of held up on research right now. Utilities, refinements, stations, supercomputer we have, furniture we have. Did we build a massage table after we did? That's right. Hideki is super stressed out right now, so we're actually going to make him the owner of the massage table, and he should get a nice little back rub, which should help his mood and generally, hopefully, improve his ability to work in this apparently barely breathable environment. Yeah, we should have a we should have another terrarium up here, I guess. Alright. Yeah, it's like, ooh, no, don't build it in the middle of the sky. Build it here. Maybe build another one down here. Again, oxygen kind of flows up. So I don't know if maybe we want to kind of seal this off so it has like a smaller area. Okay, and there's this tile. Can we put that in and keep the ladder? Doesn't seem like it. You almost need like some sort of horizontal airlock or something. Okay, so they'll continue building up that way. And as I said, I guess the plant should be producing oxygen. That's the little I know about plants. I mean, they usually tend to produce oxygen. Okay, so this guy's harvesting a whole bunch of stuff. Some fertilizer there. We were lacking fertilizer at some point. That guy's picking up dirt. Okay, so he's making another terrarium. I probably made things actually worse by blocking off this area. Yes, there's no air. I know, it's terrible. Climb up there. There's some air up there. You don't need to breathe. What are you talking about? Look at Hideki. Look at the smile on his face. He's good. He's all good. The fact is, too, we do have a couple of people who suck down oxygen pretty quickly. Yeah, we're pretty good down here now that everything seems to be working again. We are running through power quicker than what we can generate, it seems. So that's another thing. And we do run out of power like in the middle of the night, so that means that that these things are not running in the middle of the night, which is probably a bad thing. Terrarium. Alright, so this should be... It's waiting for algae. Okay. So they should be getting some algae from down here. Yeah, there's still bits of it. And we basically have to get to a point where we don't have to rely on algae. Is anybody doing any research right now? It doesn't look like it. We got to get that research done. Food. How are we doing for food? Maybe we can slack off creating food for a while. Removed. So we've used more calories today than we've created, but we haven't created any at the same time. That guy's getting water for us. Okay. This thing's still pumping away. It's doing its job. That's good. And has anybody climbed up here to start working on this stuff yet? No. Hideki is still chilling in the massage table, getting his stress taken care of. Hopefully everything works out for him. Hopefully he doesn't... Well, that's the thing, too. We're basically down a person until he becomes de-stressed. What are you doing? You're going to eat something? You're eating a mush bar? Okay. Alright. Some reports. Again, we haven't generated any calories yet. So we'll see. We'll see. Things are kind of iffy right now. Skill increase. That guy is now number 2 at tinkering. Very good for you. But what we need is research. Are you waiting? Wait, you need water to continue your research. Okay. Well, we should have enough water to harvest. I mean, we have this nice little well here. I'm actually really pleased on how this well worked out. In fact, I don't know. I think I might have to generate another person. That's going to tap into our oxygen again, but we need things to move along. This could be like the biggest mistake of the game right now, me printing another... we can't print anyone yet, not for another 2 minutes. But we always seem to be 1 or 2 tasks behind what we need to do. What are you doing anyway? You're getting food? Okay. Max gas pressure there. I mean, we are producing some oxygen down here, and that should be theoretically flowing up this way at intervals. But we need, like, more people generating power. Power switch, battery, wire bridge. Without joining, so... Okay, so that's how you can run power through walls and stuff like that. Interesting. Yeah, maybe we'll print another person and set up another generator, because we are running through power pretty quickly, it seems. I don't know, our battery's pretty much maxed out here, so maybe we'll build another tiny battery up here, and we'll plug this into the grid. And maybe that's all we need. Maybe we just need a secondary battery so they don't get drained so quickly. What are you doing, friend? You are getting some dirt. Good for you. Nothing like a nice pile of dirt to get things done. Yeah, so they managed to fill up the battery, but we sucked through it pretty quickly. Maybe I should build a normal size battery. Stores most of the runoff power, but loses charge over time. Same idea. Well, let's just try the 2 smaller batteries for now. Yeah, look, this thing is filled to capacity, but we suck through the power so quickly because we do have a lot of things that rely on energy. So that one's full. So does this one have to get full before this one starts to... Power available, 1.7, 1.9. Okay, so that one is filling up slowly. We could print another person right now. I think we might have to. Like, I have to... They're not doing any research, and I need to get them to do the research so we can get the higher level technologies and maybe start tapping into this stuff and removing... Like, we got hydrogen here, and so we got hydrogen. We need 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen to make water. We do have some water, but we'll see. Okay, so let's take a look at who we can print. So you're good at athletics, which means you're fast moving. You're a slow learner. You don't do research. We want someone who's good at research. Irritable bowel. What happens if we reject all? I want someone who's good at learning. Reject everybody. Do we have to wait? We do have to wait. Okay, so we'll have to live without any new duplicates for the next little while anyway. They still haven't started to dig up there. I mean, they do need to get at that algae at some point. Is there anything preventing them from doing that? I don't see it. So they're running. We are filling up the batteries. That guy doesn't look very hot. It's like, oh my god, I'm so depressed. Stress is 21. How's Hideki doing? Stress is at 39%. How is everybody doing? Is that Hideki's at 39, so Floyd's after that. So I'll keep Hideki on the de-stressor from now. Carbon dioxide and... yeah, unfortunately there's nobody doing research. So, was he like our main research guy? Stats. Learning 7. Yeah, Hideki was kind of like our super research dude for us, I think. So, hopefully we can keep ourselves alive for him to become de-stressed. That's the goal right now. How's this thing doing? It's using water. It's unbreathable down there. It's a whole bunch of carbon dioxide in the compost. Maybe I should... no, that's just going to release the carbon dioxide up here. That's probably a bad thing for us. Okay. Sufficient resources, liquid pipe. Okay, that's the two that are that I built down there, but didn't really connect to anything. Gotcha. Our well's filling up. Our 2 batteries are pretty full right now. We're running the musher. Again, how are we doing for food? It seems like we're creating more food than what we need. We made 4,000 calories. We've used 4,700. So not quite. Hideki, how you doing? We're at cycle 15 now. So Hideki, stress is at 34. I'll let him go maybe like another half cycle, and then I gotta get him to work. We need... where's our research? I think we need to get... what were we working on? We need to get this percolation thing done. Converts slime into algae. Produces oxygen using water. We do have a bit of water, and uses sand to purify contaminated water. There's a whole bunch of contaminated water up here. So maybe we can do that. How big is our map, by the way? Is it infinite in all directions? Hard to tell. Seems to be. Seems to be. The thing is, they have to go farther and farther away for resources. And there doesn't seem to be a portable method of taking oxygen with them right now, so I don't know. So yeah, we're still running out of power overnight. These things are still getting juiced up during the day, though, so I'm actually going to build a full-size battery right here. And we'll connect this into the grid as well. Because I think we're producing enough power. Reports. Power, oxygen generation. Yeah, let's look at yesterday. Yeah, we're adding more than we're removing, but we're just not storing it. And our calories are pretty much holding steady. So if we did add another duplicate, that would actually mess up that number, I think. Okay. Hideki, my friend, you're at 29. If I get you down to 25, I'm going to have to put you back to work. I'm sorry. Floyd is actually more stressed than you right now. So yeah, I'll wait till you're at 25, and then I'm going to get Floyd working on that. What's Floyd doing right now? Floyd is building that battery. Okay. Cool, cool. And they have started digging out up here. That's good. Get the ladder up this way so we can get at this algae. There we go. And there is some oxalate here, so we'll have a nice little chamber. For what, I don't know. And that's right, we can plant some more things here now. Let's see. Where's our food? Planter box. Oh, I think we need to actually dig this out before we can build them. Apparently we can still place them. Okay. So we have a few different things in our build queue right now. How you doing, friend? You are at 23. All right, so Floyd, you're coming off, or Hideki, you're coming off. There we go. Floyd, you're going on. And I got to look at Hideki's jobs, because research is what we need right now. So we'll take you off cooking, take you off art, deliver dig. Alright, so he's going to do some composting, but after composting he should be researching. Okay. Hopefully that should be good enough. So he's picking up water. I'm hoping for research. Hideki, where are you going? That's not where... Okay, you're filling up the terrarium. That's allowed. Letting you breathe is a good thing. I'm for that. Don't want you guys to die yet. Only the good die young, and I don't think you guys are good. Okay, so what are you doing? Stress now is at 30. It was at 51 when we started, so I think we're doing pretty good. Floyd's stress now is at 29, so if we can get that down to 20 or whatever, we should be okay. Okay, Hideki, I need you to start doing some research, my friend. Somewhere. Maybe? Alright, so this battery's getting charged up. Good. And the thing is, too, we're going to keep... You know, keeping these things running means that they'll remain running overnight for longer, which means they're going to be generating even more oxygen. So that's what we need. Okay. Floyd is going to grab something to eat. But unfortunately, nobody still seems to be doing any research. Maybe once I get Floyd going and get like the full crew underway, research may happen. Did someone just fart? There was like a big puff coming down here. Is it the fact that he's exhaling? No, that's something coming out of the microbe musher. Okay. Mystique is having a personal moment there in the outhouse. Okay. Hideki, where are you going now? Holding your breath, because there's only carbon dioxide down here. That's okay. You're getting a lot of water, actually. Where are you going with that? You are going to the research machine. Good, finally. Even though it's not a research machine, it's a supercomputer. Where are you going now? That's not the supercomputer. I thought you were going to the supercomputer. You are... cooking? You shouldn't be cooking. Jobs. Hideki. I turned off cooking. I mean, you have compost, but your next thing should be... Or is this the direction that it goes? So maybe it goes dig, deliver, sweep. Oh, maybe it's the opposite of RimWorld. RimWorld's like left to right. This might be right to left. So we may need to turn off deliver and sweep and power to get you to actually start to do research. Let's try that. Maybe. Maybe. How you doing, friend, for your stress? How's everybody else's stress right now? So Hideki is still the most stressed, but I gotta leave him running for a while. See, now you're digging. You shouldn't be digging. Or maybe you're just gathering resources. I don't know. I don't know anymore. And again, you have to remember that this game is still on alpha, so maybe the jobs don't work quite like they should. We'll see. We'll see. So he's still gathering this algae anyway, which is a good thing. You know, it's not a bad thing, what he's doing. So Casper is now the most stressed, aside from Hideki. Alright. I'm going to, like, turn off the massage table altogether and get everyone working. We got to get that research going somehow. How it's going to happen, I don't know. Somebody's idle. Hideki is idle. Hideki, you should be doing research. Like, why aren't you doing research? You need 25 kgs of water. Okay. Some jobs. Maybe we have to have deliver on for you. Let's turn this stuff on again. Okay, so you're not idle anymore. That's a good thing. Meal wood. You're now delivering stuff. You're not doing any research, though. You're getting some water. Water level's starting to drop off here, so I may have to move our pump further down, in fact, and we may need to tap in to this area as well. Obsidian. What is this? Hydrogen. Chlorine. Contaminated water. Nothing really super friendly here. Okay, so we can start planting. Let's try the blossom seed again. I know it didn't work out for us last time, but plant. Does anybody do they have a job to harvest these? Cook, harvest. Floyd. Yeah, most people should be doing harvest at some point. Ready for harvest. You are now idle. Harvest then. Alright, so we should be getting some food off of this. Still nobody doing research. So maybe I will have to print one more person, because I guess we do have idle what the heck is this thing? That needs fertilizer. It's a meal lice. Floyd, get out of the way. Jobs. Floyd, do research. There. Will that get you to do it? Okay, he's making his way towards the computer. Work pending. There he goes. My God. Took us long enough to get that started. Okay. We're still alive. That's kind of the big thing. I didn't mean to break into this kind of little thing, but I guess the oxalite ran out, so we'll dig out this algae. Then maybe we'll seal off that chamber. We don't need our oxygen kind of flowing all the way up here. We don't have to. In fact, we could probably seal it off like right here if we need to. So actually we'll get you to dig out there as well. Power generation seems to be going pretty good. And we do have meal lice. We can harvest this now. So let's do that. Work pending on the supercomputer. Floyd's going back to do the research. Okay, good for you, Floyd. Floyd bringing us into the 22nd century with much gusto. Actually, there's no indication of what century this game takes place in, but anyway. How are we doing for breathable gas up here? This seems to be fine now. Of course, we did have that CO problem a little while back. Alright, so how fast are our batteries burning through now? They're burning through, but not quite so quickly. I mean, that oxidizer is still running. This one's still running. Things are still running, okay. Plus our lamp is still running. I love lamp. Okay, so that's cycle 16. Actually going to speed things up for a while just to see if we can get ourselves to a point where we get that research done. I may have to slow things down again if we start to run into trouble. And where's the report from yesterday? So we're adding more oxygen now, barely, than we're removing. We're adding more power than we're removing, and we're adding more calories than we're removing. So we're doing good for a while anyway. So adding this big battery was a nice call for us. Mustang is now doing research, or Mystique. Good for you, okay. And in fact, we need to start some more research. So, percolation. This is the lower novice research. Okay. Tell you what, we'll wait till... What are we working on here? Novice research. Let's see what let's see what we are researching at the novice bench before we get them to work on the supercomputer again. I need to get our research to flow basically towards us having that percolation technology. Because being able to separate out contaminated water, again, we'll be able to... It's contaminated oxygen here. We'll be able to tap into this. There's slime. Okay, so that's slime. So does slime come in? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of slime up here. Okay, so food. There's something that turns... Cooking station. What turns... Yeah, there was something that turns slime into something else. Research. What was that? Was it under percolation, actually? Convert slime into algae. Okay, biodistiller. Okay. So there's a bunch of slime there. There's... Okay, Floyd, why are you idle? Should be somebody doing research over here. Why are you not doing research over there? What is wrong with that? Needs dirt. Hideki just delivered a whole bunch of dirt. Floyd's now working there. Okay. Good. Good. Research center idle. That's okay. Insufficient oxygen generation. So we are below our levels again. Things are kind of unbreathable up in this area. Alright, so you know what? We can seal this area off for now, I think. Let's put a tile here. Deconstruct that. Then put in a tile. There is algae up there, though. We're not lacking any algae right now. I might have to open it up in a little bit, but... liquid vent over pressurized. Is too much pressure down here? Wow. Pressure. Under pressure. Okay, how's the stress doing? Hideki still the most stressed. That seems to be the status quo. Why aren't you doing research? You need more dirt. Fine, dig up this dirt then. Is there any more dirt around? Joe dirt? Not really, actually. Is this dirt? That is soil. That is ore. Yeah, maybe we have a dirt shortage. We're using... I mean, we use dirt to make food, so... Okay, he's delivering dirt. He's doing more research. It's now bedtime again. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm going to wrap things up there for now. So next time, you know, we do need to get that... we got to get this percolation technology done. That's kind of the big thing. I think that's going to unlock a lot for us. So hopefully we get that done next time. Hey, thanks so much for dropping by. If you're enjoying what you see here today, yeah, think about liking the video. Think about subscribing to the channel if you enjoy the series. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have a great day.